Hello, Spinner94 here, and today I'm bringing you a really old match, actually, all the way back from the days of Pokemon X and Y, and this is actually an RU match. I know Gallade's there, but Gallade was RU back in the days of Pokemon X and Y before it got its powerful ass Mega. So, anyway, we'll jump straight into the battle here. So, she decided to lead off with a Golem. Actually, never mind, she. The dude's a he, actually, so I am going to refer to it as a he, even though a character model is a she. So anyway, he leaded off with Golem, and I led off with my Vizorit, I don't know how you pronounce this thing, goddamn fighting deer Pokemon. And basically, I go for the Leaf Blade, and he just decided to withdraw here. I didn't think he'd stay in, but I didn't want to exactly risk it at this point. So I go into my Candy Rock, and he makes a good prediction. The switch out and goes for the Solar Beam. Of course, this is your classic Power Herb Delphox. So it goes for the Solar Beam, and of course, gets to predict, does a huge chunk of damage to my poor little Candy Rock, and finally didn't, so just nicks my helmet. I mean, what the hell, man? Just nicking a person's clothes out here, this Delphox bloody thief. So, get hit by the Shadow Ball, and I get the special defense drop, but basically Candy Rock's deal was basically just to set Stealth Rocks in this RU match. So I get the Stealth Rocks up and I get hit with a Shadow Ball, and after that special defense drop, Candy Rock is of course going to die, so poor little Candy Rock is dead as hell, which is an adorable Pokemon. I love the idea of it, just a rock that's a fairy. So it makes a good play here as I decide to go for the Shadow Ball, and he decides to go into his X-Cloud, and of course I cannot hurt this thing in the Shadow Ball, and I am a choice spec Jolteon. I didn't want to go for the Volt Switch because I thought I'd go into the Golem. So switch out and go into my Ghost type, because I was expecting a Boom Burst here. Luckily for me, this thing doesn't carry Scrappy, it's a soundproof set. So I decide, okay, this is going to be the point in time to start setting up some Sword Dance. So he brings out this Throw here, which is interesting, because I know these things are usually a special defensive wall. I've seen in Pimp Knight's video, these things are bulky as hell in special defense. So I'll go for the Sword Dance here, and this thing goes for the Knockoff. So that's not good for me. There goes my Eviolite. I'm thinking, well, great, I'm going to have to stay in now and go for an Iron Head, which is just about 60%. So I know this thing has speed, so I go for the Shadow Sneak, and unfortunately it doesn't kill. Goes for the Knockup again, not going to do as much damage this time, and I'm just hanging on for bare life. So this play here that said withdraw and save the throw for death for the later cut, had no choice but to go for the Shadow Sneak, and goes for the Pillow, which is an awesome name for a Chinchino. I mean, Chinchino's my favourite RU Pokemon. So actually that's a question for the day. What's your favourite RU Pokemon? I mean, you've just seen mine, because Chinchino is adorable and it kicks ass, so you know, perfect Pokemon for me. So decides to switch out here after this U-turn and goes into this Gallade, who is an absolute beast. This thing didn't really need a Mega, it's good on its own, as you're about to see here. So I go into my really defensive Torkoal. So, and he goes for the close combat, and this thing does a ton of damage. Did not expect it to do this much damage to me. I mean, man, that is terrifying. So after this defense drops as well, I'll go for the Lava Plume, and I thought, well, at least this defense drops, I should do a good chunk of damage. Nope, this thing has amazing special defense, just like Gardevoir has awesome special defense. I think it's got about the same, it's like 120 base special defense. So yeah, not wanting to mess around with this thing as it goes to close combat, and I decide to recover lefties. Here they make a decent-ish play. They go for a Swords Dance here, expecting me to switch, and I was just being stubborn. I am quite a stubborn player, staying in. So I go for the Lava Plume, and this thing does a good chunk of damage and decides to burn this thing to hell. So I'm recovering more from my lefties here, and just, you know, gonna keep recovering, keep doing my thing as it goes for close combat again, and just absolutely kills after that Sword Dance. I don't know why I expected to live, and I certainly didn't want to switch into anything. All I'm thinking at this point is, I wish I had my Dual Blade. I miss you, Dual Blade man. You were gonna be so useful in this match. But of course it goes down right there. Goes into this X-Cloud here, which is a terrifying wee beastie, and I also go into my Zap. So I'm wondering, can I kill this thing with a decent Thunderbolt or something like that? So I go for the Thunderbolt here, and I do manage to kill. So Choice Spec Jolteon is enough to kill this thing. Thank you, Stealth Rock damage. So it goes into the Golem here, and he knows I'm specced. He knows I'm locked into something. So I decide to switch out here and go into my Vizoron, who's going to be able to take pretty much any attack this thing wants to throw at me, as long as it doesn't have Poison Jab or something like that. Golem's not a Pokemon I knew its mirror sets very well, but this would have been an interesting Golem set. After the match, I can remember, God, this talk was a year ago now or something. That they said this is a rock polish set, because I remember we used to have some good games, me and this person. So this one falls down and dies, unfortunately, and I go for X-Scissor. So my Choice Scarf's locked in. So goes into the Delphox here, and I'm thinking, you know what, after Stealth Rock's damage and an X-Scissor maybe might be enough to kill this thing if it's neutral damage. So go for the X-Scissor, does a good chunk of damage, but unfortunately it's not enough to kill, and the Rocky Helmet, of course, is going to chip me away, and combined with the Flamethrower, it's going to kill my awesome Deer Pokemon. That, you know, one of my favourite grass types, if not my favourite. So, actually no, Breloom's my favourite grass type, sorry. Go over Breloom, grass fighting works. Anyway, we're about to see my chicken legs here. So chicken legs goes in, fakes out this thing, and goes down to Delphox. And chicken legs here basically does some work. Now I'm able to outspeed this thing thanks to the unburden. This person did not know about unburden Hitmonlee until now. Then I showed them unburden Hitmonlee is a beast. So it takes this thing out, close combat to the face. Really didn't need the crit. Chinchino's not exactly known for the bulkiest Pokemon. So down goes the cute little Chinchino. And this Golem, is it going to live? Is it going to be enough to bulk? This thing with its natural defense, go for the close combat, and the answer is nope. So that pretty much secures me the game, guys. Nice little RU match there, quick one. I hope you enjoyed the video and would like and subscribe, etc. And I hope you all, as always, have a nice day.